Highlights of this bulletin. The exhibition themed Prime Minister Võ Văn Kiệt, former Secretary of the Military Party Committee, Commissioner of the Military Zone 9, and comrades who have greatly contributed to building the armed force of the Military Zone 9. The meeting to check the execution of packages for building a flood risk management information system and building a space planning platform. The public performance of the record of Vietnam's most delicious dishes found in 13 Mekong Delta regional provinces and cities. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Can News and Top News today. On the occasion of the 100th birth anniversary of late Prime Minister Võ Văn Kiệt, November 23rd, 1922, November 23rd, 2022, the 78th founding anniversary of Vietnam People's Army, December 22nd, and the 77th traditional anniversary of the Armed Force of the Military Zone 9, December 10th. On November 22nd morning, the political department of the Military Zone 9 opened the exhibition themed Prime Minister Võ Văn Kiệt, former Secretary of the Military Party Committee, Commissioner of the Military Zone 9, and comrades who have greatly contributed to building the armed force of the Military Zone 9. The exhibition consists of two parts, including images, documents, artifacts on the life and revolutionary cause of Prime Minister Võ Văn Kiệt and of commanders who have donated great services to the armed force of the Military Zone 9. The exhibition is a chance for today's generation to express deep gratitude toward the great contributions of Prime Minister Võ Văn Kiệt and commanders to the revolutionary cause of the party, nation, and Vietnam People's Army, from then preserving and promoting noble traditional values of the nation to actively make efforts to improve knowledge and gain greater, more comprehensive achievements in the national renewal on the path to socialism. The exhibition opens from now to late December 2022. Also, on November 22nd morning, deputies of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation continued meeting voters of Trung Kiên Ward Thốt Nốt Urban District after the fourth session of the 15th National Assembly. Voters proposed the National Assembly take into account issues such as the fake low-quality goods thrifted on markets and living bad impacts on agricultural production. Voters also proposed the National Assembly direct competent sectors to accelerate the construction progress of Cần Thơ Vĩnh Long Expressway and mentioned the slow progress of the project of developing the digital population database. On November 21st afternoon, Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation contacted voters of Đông Thắng Kim Nguyên, Cờ Đỏ Suburban District, and the contact voters proposed the government, ministry, central and local sectors devise solutions to stabilize the price of agricultural materials and petroleum in an effort to ensure a sufficient supply of fuel and avoid the shortage of petroleum, especially when farmers are going to cultivate the winter-spring rice crop, solve the shortage of drugs at public-owned hospitals when receiving insurance checkups and treatment. In addition, voters also proposed the Health Ministry add more categories of drugs to the medical insurance treatment list to facilitate the mobilization of medical insurance participation. On this occasion, Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation raised support for building 5 great solidarity houses for Cờ Đỏ Suburban District. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng on November 22nd morning presided over a meeting to check the execution of the packages for building a flood risk management information system and building a space planning platform within component number 3 of the project of developing Cần Thơ City and enhancing the urban resilience, or project number 3 for short. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng asserted the significance of building packages of project number 3, which will bring practical benefits in people's life, typically in climate change adaptation. In the meantime, he requested department sectors and ODA Project Management Board to solve any obstacles and accelerate building packages of component number 3. On November 22nd morning, Cần Thơ City's Women's Union organized the 4th conference of the Executive Board to elect an inspection commission of the city's Women's Union 2021-2026 term. The conference was chaired by Chairwoman of Cần Thơ City's Women's Union Võ Kim Thoa. The election of the Inspection Commission is the first content that is carried out following project number 04 of the Vietnam Women's Union. The Inspection Commission plays the role of supervising, solving petitions, denunciations, and executing disciplines of the Union. At the conference, the Executive Board elected 7 women to the Inspection Commission. Vice Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Thu Lam, head of the Administrative Organizing Board of the City Women's Union Hà Thị Kim Báo, were elected Chairwoman and Vice Chairwoman of the Inspection Commission respectively. On November 22nd morning at Cần Thơ City's Labour Culture House, the Permanent Board of Cần Thơ City's Labour Confederation held a training conference on improving the propagation competence and women's tasks for trade union cadres in 2022. 140 cadres in charge of trade union tasks and women's tasks as subordinated units of the city's Labour Confederation will publicize propaganda orientations of the trade union in coming time in the lead up to the 11th Congress of Cần Thơ City's Trade Union and the 30th Congress of Vietnam Trade Union. Attendees will popularize basic rights of laborers in need of protection and Governmental Decree No. 105 on preschool tests. The training conference aims to generate consensus on the awareness and operations of the trade union while giving timely solutions to proposals made by unionists, laborers, and trade unions. On November 22nd morning, the organizing board of the 11th Cần Thơ City's Teenager Children's Creativity Contest 2022 held an awarding ceremony of the contest. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè and representative leaders of department sectors attended the ceremony. 1 year after launching, the 11th Cần Thơ City Teenager Children Creativity Contest 2022 attracted 581 products from students at various educational levels. These products focused on such areas as learning utensils, informatics software, environmentally friendly products, household utensils, kids' toys, and technical solutions to cope with climate change, protect the environment, and develop economy. Recently, the organizing board presented 43 awards to excellent solutions and products, including 3 first, 5 second, 5 third, and 30 encouragement awards. 20 typical model solutions were also singled out to enter the 18th National Teenager and Children Creativity Contest 2022 in Hanoi. On this occasion, the organizing board also rewarded teams for their great contributions to the contest. On November 22nd at Ninh Riverside Restaurant, the Mekong Professional Chefs Chapter under Mekong Dental Tourism Association organized the public performance of the record of Vietnam's most delicious dishes found in 13 Mekong regional provinces and cities. 60 culinary artisans, professional chefs from 13 provinces and cities in Western Vietnam demonstrated how to prepare 130 delicious dishes from the Mekong region in 120 minutes. The event contributes to advertising the cuisine and specialities of the Mekong region, combining cuisine with tourism to create highlights to attract visitors at home and abroad. On November 22nd morning, Cần Thơ City's Tourism Association, Cần Thơ Tour Guides Chapter jointly organized the opening of the 5th Cần Thơ City Football Tournament for the Travel Cup 2022. Competing in the tournament are 6 football teams including Ninh Riverside, Lê Rê FC, Pure Trip, 7 Travel, Buffalo Team, and 2 chapters of Tour Guides of Cần Thơ City. Teams play in round-robin matches to single out the first 2 teams of 2 heats to enter the semi-final and then final rounds to compete for the championship. Now it's time for the updated weather forecast. And that's all for this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again English Bulletin, please log on to our website, kenthotv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.